Morning.
Morning, you're right.
Yeah, you.
Yes, good, good. We're moving forward, making progress.
Very good.
The office is tidy. The office is extremely
Is
tidy.
it?
It is, yeah. Look,
So you've managed to catch up.
nothing.
Morning.
Look at
Morning.
that. Morning, Claire.
Look at that.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
Down there is very nice and clear
I
compared to
know,
last
right? There's
week.
no stack of that. Even that bit there's all like
Look
tidy.
at that.
No.
You've
And
been busy bee,
on this board up here, I've started a new business plan.
have you?
I have, yes.
Ooh, are you going to tell us about it then
I
today?
will tell you about it because um, I think it needs investment a lot, but yeah, that's the plan. Is that's us? I should really change that to a pipe dream, shouldn't I? Really? um, but
No, if
there's
that's your
daily
plan, go with it.
there's daily tasks on there that I need to complete, all that sort of stuff, in order to move it towards that goal, I suppose. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about it.
Yeah,
I think well, George hasn't responded.
I'm sure
Um,
George is going to be live.
is he doing a
Um,
live? Is he?
yeah, I
I
don't
think
think.
it's finished now.
Oh, has
I
it
was just
finished?
watching it while I was I think
Oh,
so.
he
I
might
was just
join us
watching it
then.
while I was waiting.
Yeah. Um, Katrina's going to join at quarter 2 because I think they've pipped you to the post, Sharon.
Yeah, they are.
I've actually finally done it, and I haven't even got a trophy yet. So
Yeah, when I saw it, I thought I went to I did some shopping over the weekend, and we went to Emmaus in Sheffield.
oh yeah,
They've got a big superstore there, and then we went to Carbo on Sunday, and I thought, right, I'm going to get everything listed for the challenge. But then when I went to the spreadsheet, I thought, oh, they've done it.
they've
So
done it.
I
Yeah,
didn't list anything because I thought that were it. It were done and dusted.
but you still
Um,
list it for yourself, right? I mean,
Yeah, well, I have. I've updated my spreadsheet, not with the new stuff I've bought, because what I've been doing, so that you know it's for the challenge. When I've been listing something, I've been putting 500C in the
mhm.
SKU
Yeah,
and the cost of it. So I've not done that for the Emmaus stuff, which is a shame because I bought some diesel jeans
yeah,
for £8.50 for men's, and I sold them for £40 plus postage.
yeah,
From the car
Nice.
boat, I bought some Reeboks, some men's Reeboks. I bought them for fiver, and I sold those for 30 quid.
yeah.
So I was like, oh God, I'm gutted now. I wish
So
I'd have
you
just
probably would have
updated
done
the
it this week.
sheet.
You probably would have done it by this weekend then.
Yeah, yeah. I think I've got about 100 quid to go. I think, or just over
Yeah,
100 quid to
yeah.
go.
102.21. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm way behind. I was 68 quid. Um, but yeah, they she kept messaging me. We can't add any more rows, so I had to keep going in and add loads of rows for them. Um, and it's like the formulas haven't come down, so I might have to do some sort of Excel training course for people.
Oh
Um,
dear. Oh,
but
but
yeah,
no, well
well
done
done.
to them anyway.
Absolutely, absolutely. They
But it
got
just
such
shows
good stuff.
you. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And the profit, on the items what they've been selling, it's been really, really good.
Mm,
And the cost price has been really good as well.
yeah.
I'd love to know where they're getting the stuff from because I'd like a piece of that.
Well, yeah. I think they go to auction near their house. I think.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so I'll have to. The thing is with Cambridge that the only auctions that are about are kind of um, really rare paintings and things like that, and property and all that sort of stuff. So there's no sort of bric-a-brac auctions about. I don't think there are. I've had a look. But the nearest one is about an hour's drive away, which is too far for
Mm,
me, really.
yeah,
Um, but no, yeah, well done to them. Absolutely smashed it.
yeah, yeah, they did.
And so did you, really. I mean, you did pretty well.
I did all right. Yeah, yeah, I did all right, surprisingly. But yeah, it's but it just shows though, doesn't it? You know how quickly you can get 500 quick profit.
Yes, I
You know,
mean,
which is
I worked it out at 2.5 months
yeah,
from
which is
starting
not
from
bad.
zero. Starting from
Yeah,
zero.
yeah, because if you keep going as well, obviously that's just going to snowball,
Mm.
and it's just going to get quicker and quicker. You know, getting that profit because obviously you're listing more items
Mm. Yeah, exactly.
each time.
And
You
on
know,
here,
but
you've got like £300 left to spend, and Benny and Katrina got £450 left to spend.
yeah,
Absolutely nuts how like it can snowball. But
mm,
it shows on here, if I share the screen. I mean, it probably wasn't the best start for me doing it middle of the way through school holidays,
yeah,
start of school holidays, because literally the first one I listed sold the same day. And the 19th of July is when Jack finished school for the year. So literally the 6 weeks leading up to that.
yeah,
But as you can see from September, when he's been at school, these ones have sold
yeah,
literally within those sort of 3 days there. So yeah, it can snowball.
yeah, definitely.
And it does show kind of a bit of a variety as well, really, doesn't it? So Anya, bless her, we tried to get her to get some sales in, didn't we?
Yeah,
And depending on how focused you are on the challenge, just to go show, if you are that focused, you're going to get something, aren't you?
yeah, absolutely.
And that's on anything in life. If you're focused on a certain task, you're going to complete it, whether it takes a year or 2 days.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So what we're going to do then with this now then? Are we just going to continue with it until, like everybody's done the £500, or once
um,
you've hit that £500, shall that person then just leave it?
it can do. I mean, I'm open to ideas. I will be getting a trophy. I need to really sort that out. Get their address and sort one out. Do you want like a first, second, third, fourth, fifth place thing then?
No, not for a prize. No, no, just a trophy for Benny and Katrina for coming first. But I mean, it'd be
Here's an idea.
interesting. It'd be interesting to see. I think if we do continue it,
Hmm.
how quickly that momentum builds up as well.
Yes.
Over time, which I think would be useful for anybody who's looking into, doing reselling on how quickly it can build up from nothing.
Unless we try and double up. So instead of starting with 5, start with 10. 10 items that we've got from the challenge, and then go for 1,000. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see what everybody else says
Yeah,
then.
see what everyone else thinks.
Yeah,
Anyways, how was your weeks?
busy. It's been a
As you can see.
really, really busy week. I've done all right actually. I mean, so far this week I've done about 500 quid revenue,
Yeah.
and we're only on Friday. We've still got
Yeah,
weekend to
still
do.
got the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, from nothing while I've been away, well, hardly nothing while I've been away. This week it's just like boomed.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think it's mainly, with the items what I've managed to source.
Yeah.
Last week, I mean, this week I've not even had a chance to go sourcing. Because amount of orders what's been coming through. Plus, as well, I wanted to get everything listed. It's just stuck in a pile in the spare bedroom.
Yeah.
So I thought, right, I need to get, shut it all back. So I've been listing quite a lot every day.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying quite a lot. It's not really quite a lot. It's like 12 a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, but the sales this week has been brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Claire, how's your week been, Claire? How's she frozen?
Oh, she's
Yeah,
frozen.
it's been a bit
Oh, there
better
you
this
go.
week. I've had like, oh, it's just my internet is just
Yep, your internet is definitely slow.
am I back?
Yes.
You're back, then you freeze, then you're back, then you freeze.
Am I
You
back?
can't.
Can you
Yeah,
see me?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Can you see?
yeah. We can see you. It's just you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
That's good. Okay, so things have been a little bit better. I've had 6 sales this week, which
Nice.
is better than last week. It's slowly climbing,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
what you
good.
want, isn't it? You want it
But
to go
I
in
think
the
that's just
direction.
been because I've been more. Yeah, it's I'm being a bit more active and kind of like refreshing my listings on Depop and sending things to auction and just kind of being a bit more active and a bit more creative in sort of what to do with listings that have been really old. So hopefully that's just going to continue.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I haven't really listed anything new though, that because I take all of my pictures outside. So if the weather's bad,
Yeah.
I can't take any pictures. I've like yet to get a setup inside. So it's kind of I'm trying to work with what I've got now and then later in the when the weather picks up again, if
Have you got
it picks up
space
again.
in your house to kind of have an area for photographing?
Yeah,
Trading
I mean I've
photographs?
got space, but I haven't got the equipment. So like I've been looking into like lighting setups and just something that's fairly cheap,
Yeah.
so that I can actually take pictures inside because that's one thing that I just need because it means like from now until like March,
Hmm.
I can't take any pictures and outside. So
Yeah. Especially when the weather, indeed.
mm.
Um. Well, look, I'm up 6% for the month, 30 days, which, considering it's been a month since Jack's gone to school, that's probably the reason why. I've had no sales the last 3 days though.
Why not?
Literally nothing. I'll show you.
Oh
Might
my
be,
God.
yeah. Is it 2 days, 3 days? It might be 3 days. And I don't know why. I might have to contact eBay. Yeah, look, nothing,
Oh my
nothing,
God.
nothing. Um, but if you
It's so
look
weird.
at, yeah, it's really weird. I mean, I've had 2 Vinted and 2 Depop sales, which I wouldn't have had anyway if I hadn't had Zip Sale set up. But impressions are okay, and views are still rising, and it's because I'm listing every day essentially. But yeah, nothing.
That is really
Not 2 days
bizarre.
ago, not yesterday, and
Especially if you're listing every day as well. I mean,
mm,
that's really bizarre that.
and it's not like I'm listing crap, right? So if we do, so the vintage floral dress, M&S women's dress, next new look. These are all jumpers. River Island, it's brand new. Yeah, it's not like they're all rubbish. Um, very strange. I just find it very strange.
It is very strange. Do you know that designer brand? What you put on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the comment? What somebody made?
Uh, I missed the H out. That one?
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure whether you
Yeah, it's
amended
just
your eBay
it's,
listing.
yeah, I have amended it. Yeah, I have amended it.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah, this
yeah,
is the one.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've amended it to Hellier. But it's quite nice.
It is. It is nice.
Do you do much research in terms of like the brand itself? Do you find out like what decade it was from, or you just
Not not
look at
really.
what the
I
brand
mean,
is?
where I've got these from, Arthur Rank, they have an outlet on next to their main store in Sawston. and they sell these things for £1 or £2 each. So for the
Okay.
fact of £1 or £2, I take the gamble on most of it. But yeah, I mean, it's had three views since yesterday, so who knows? But look, views are still getting happening, on new stuff. It's just no one's page views are up. And I've got 100 items to list on Zip Sale cross list today, because hopefully that will it'll reset itself. I'll have another 200 items to go across next month, won't I?
Mm.
So
Are you finding that? Are you doing much selling on the other sites?
yeah, I got 2 from Vinted and 2 from Depop. So I think it was 15 quid in total on one and 20 on another. So another 35 quid in sales from that. I mean, it cost 18 for the for Zip Sale every month. Yeah, it'll get there. I have to talk about my plan after we've celebrated Katrina and Benny winning the £500 challenge.
Yay!
Yay!
It took a while to update. We got there.
Yes. We were just
Well
saying,
done.
that your cost price is quite low. You're picking up some decent stuff. So where are you getting it from?
From an auction.
Yeah.
Some of the things are in bottom of boxes, and you just sort of have to. It's pot luck, really.
Mm.
But some of the things now we're out of a wee charity shop as well, and you're talking £1-2 for
Yeah.
everything.
So
Yeah,
with the
that's
auction, do you
brilliant.
just buy a box of stuff that you don't know what's in it?
Well, when we do, we try to look through some of the things, and if there's good stuff in the top, we might take it. But sometimes we just arrive there and we don't know anything, and
Yeah.
you're looking around trying to, see what's in it. But sometimes it is potluck.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, good stuff. Well done.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. Do you tend to find the auction as well? The majority of the items that you're buying, are the good items, or is there a mix, like a percentage mix where when you've bought it and then you're looking through, do you have to bin some of it or donate it, because it's not really resellable?
Yeah, a lot of it we would have to get rid of it because it's not really worth selling. But we did buy a box one time and we had to bin the whole thing because
Oh,
there's some of the things, there was a couple of wee stereos. Benny's into his radios and gadgets like that there. And, when we took them home, they weren't working. So you could have
shame.
sold it for spares and repairs, but going to all that bother and then maybe not wanting it and you had to then dump it. So we just
Yeah.
didn't bother.
Mm.
But no, I mean, yeah, most of your items here are 2 quid or less.
Yeah. Apart from, I think, a Murano, no, it was a fish.
Yeah, the Bezic.
Yeah. We that last auction we were at, that was one of the most expensive things we bought. But we did buy a lot of other things, but we didn't add them, to the thing. But it
It's done
was
well.
we did.
That Bezic fish ornament was your highest profitable one as well.
Yeah.
How much did it go for?
I think
67.
yeah.
67 including postage.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We did first of all put it on at £99 because the last one sold at over 100. So we just thought, no, we'll not be greedy.
Well, this is it. I mean, you've 4 times your money there, haven't you?
Yeah,
For a quick flip.
yeah. But we did buy that night at the auction. It was one man's private collection of stuff, he had passed away, and there was a lot of Doctor Who stuff as well.
Oh yeah.
And they were all brand new in sealed packs and stuff. We only won a few of them, but they're all sold now, and that was 2 weeks ago today. So
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I would have to find an auction close to me, I think.
yeah. Well, we have one now here that's on every fortnight. Well, there's three. It's actually on every fortnight, but our best one, it would be only be on every couple of months.
Yeah.
And it is the one you do. They don't take any crap,
Yeah.
simply. So
Cool. Well done. I'm going to sort a trophy out for you. So you'll have to send us your
don't have to.
address. No, because it was we agreed at the beginning that we would do a trophy.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I'll get something made up on the trophy website and I'll get it sent over.
Yay! Oh, thank you. And thanks for your help as well.
That's all right. I was
'Cause-
saying I'll have to do some sort of Excel training course as well.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
Because me and computers, no. We've
Yeah.
just got this here Chromebook and it's all new to me. Like
Yeah.
I haven't done computers since I was at school. So
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well done.
thank you.
How has the week been? Busy?
I have been working. There's been a few sales, but we have so much stuff to go through and try and put on. But we're off now for a week, so
We get that sorted out.
yeah.
Good stuff. I mentioned at the beginning you went on the call, Katrina, that I have started drawing up a business plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk through it and see what you lot think about. It's essentially having daily videos going out with various different things, but at the same time listing at least 20 items a day
Mm-hmm.
or £300 worth per day on eBay, depending on what they are. Because I'm currently working about 50% profit margin at the moment. So I can work out what my average sale price is along with my average profit margin overall. And then I can work out how much money that will make over 1,000 items sold, 2,000 items sold, right? But the idea is to have a couple of people working with me doing social media, the sales, video editing, following us around, a bit like Gary Vee, a bit like daily refinement, I suppose. But also having someone else helping listing and sourcing as well at the same time.
Yeah.
So the daily tasks for me at the moment, Monday, list and bookkeeping and do a sales video for the week, which I used to do. I just don't do it anymore. Tuesday, source from Arthur Rank, that £1 to £2 shop, and other places, and do a haul video to show what I picked up on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Bookkeeping and list, so that's going to be a busy day. Wednesday is chopping up this reseller Zoom chat video into, say, 3 or 4 videos and schedule them daily. So they go up on YouTube daily. Source it in Emails, list and bookkeeping. Yeah, busy day again. Thursday is listing what I haven't picked up and doing maybe picking one of the boxes in the office and showing what's in that box 15 or whatever. What's kind of showcasing what stock I've got. And then again, sourcing from Arthur Rank because they add new stuff every day. So essentially, if I go twice a week, that's going to have enough rotation of stock, I suppose, for me to not see the same things over and over again. And then Friday will be this reseller Zoom chat and listing and bookkeeping. So it's going to be, that's what I hope to get done, right, in the 6-hour window that I've got. But yeah, just the pipe dream is kind of not being here, but have a unit that's big enough to house 3 people, really, and stock, and have, because I've kind of worked out that I will need probably around 3,000, 4,000 active listings to, based on what's selling over the 90 days. So I think at the moment it's about 20% of my active listings is sold over 90 days. Does that make sense? So if I show you, so essentially it's basically that number divided by that number, right? So if this active listing increases, that sold should increase, right?
Yeah.
Then obviously I know my average selling price and margin and all that sort of stuff. So I need probably about 3 times as much stock active on eBay at the current rate. So it's literally trying to grow that active listings to get that money in to then be able to afford to have 2 people working with me. So that's the plan. And
Yeah.
that doesn't include any YouTube revenue that may or may not come in. And that doesn't include any Depop or vintage sales in that list either. So hopefully, if I can continue to get 200 listings added every month to Depop and Vinted, then that should hopefully increase that too. So yeah, that is my plan, just to be more sourcing, more listing, and more videos. Really,
Definitely sounds jam-packed.
it does, doesn't it? I think I've given myself too much.
I suppose though you have to do full days like that, what's full on, to do the groundwork first to increase your revenue, in order then for you to be able to look for a unit, a rental unit, and then obviously you're going to need more space, aren't you, if you wanted to have 3 times as much stock. And I suppose where you are now, it's just not big enough, is it? It was absolutely fine for you and Caroline when Caroline worked for you. But for 3 people as well as you,
we've only got 2
with those
coaches,
plans, you
so
definitely need bigger space, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. And the storage behind that, I mean, this side here is just a rack full with all the bits and bobs on it. So if I can change that to boxes, then I should be able to get it to the ceiling of stuff. So I should be able to make more listing stock there, even if it's just clothing. But I am thinking about like going into an everything seller rather than just clothing seller.
Yeah.
But we'll see what Q4 brings, hey?
Yeah, exactly. So this plan then, have you set yourself a time schedule, a timeline on when you'd like each step, to be achieved?
I haven't set a time schedule. I would say probably get this year out the way, and then I will look to see how Q4 does, and at that point go right then tender out for an intern. That might be 2 or 3 days a week, and then the other employee might be 2 or 3 days a week doing other stuff. So the person that comes in maybe for 2 or 3 days a week will just focus on chopping up the video for this reseller chat, putting them all on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and then list some stuff to get me back up to date again. And then the other employee may be able to go and source for me while I have some bookkeeping stuff to do.
Yeah.
But ultimately,
very good.
Get this year out of the way, and then I'll start looking to see if I can get, because it won't be hire 2 at the same time. It'll be a gradual process, right? It'll be taking those risks when they are less risky, so to speak. But I think the only way you're going to progress is by having a team around you, because you can only do so much on your own.
Absolutely.
It's hard work on your own.
But then
it would be hard work on your own.
100%. Yeah.
We find it, like, we both work full time, and we actually do find it tough going, sometimes, like, so like on your own.
I've also signed up to Poshmark, so essentially there is a case that I can do some Poshmark shows for an hour at 11 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Just to, or even like a silent one where you don't have to be on camera. You can just showcase what you got, and hopefully anything sells at that point.
Yeah. I'm scared to sign up to any of these other things after what happened to me on Vinted, so it's
Yes.
just eBay.
Yeah. Has that got resolved at all?
Not yet. It's still with the bank, and obviously with Vinted you can't speak to anybody. So,
What's happened?
I got scammed out of money on Vinted.
Did you?
Yeah, I set up an account, and obviously they had asked me to put in bank hadn't had a card. Obviously, you were buying stuff, and they says we'll send you 3 digits, and they sent me 444, and I thought this was just to start up the account, and next minute this money come out of my account, which was £444, and
oh my God.
So got a text message straight away from the bank to say that they had blocked everything, and they had also tried to take it again. So still fighting with the bank. So fingers crossed something will come out of it. So I don't know. You always learn. You always learn the hard
shocking,
way.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I know
Absolutely
there's
shocking.
people out there. People out there for everything. So, but
There
it could have been worse.
arseholes out there, aren't there?
Indeed.
So do you think the link that you clicked on for Vinted was not a Vinted link then?
Seemingly not. No. No.
Because have you messaged Vinted on email?
I have. I've sent them all the information and just haven't heard anything back from them. So this was at the end of August. So like if there was going to be anything, it would have been sorted by now.
Yeah, I'd chase them up.
Yeah.
Definitely chase them up.
God.
Yeah, that's just a bit of a kicker, isn't it?
Indeed, but I've got over it now. So at the time it wasn't so good.
Did you get your money back?
No.
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 Oh God. Oh.
No.
Is the bank still investigating it though, or is that a final decision from them?
They haven't come. They came back to me with an answer, and then I says, "Look, I want to appeal it, and if it's not sorted in my favour, I'm going to close my accounts, move my money, things like this."
Yeah.
But still haven't heard anything back from them. So the appeal's still open. So, but I must get on to them. So, but at the end of the day, I approved it. So,
yeah,
but you thought you was approving a genuine,
exactly.
platform and payment. Well, not payment, not a payment, but a PIN. Yeah. You thought it was
like
a PIN.
it's a one-time code, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what they told me it was. We'll send you a code and you have to activate it. So unfortunately, that was a sum of money rather than a code.
Yeah. Little, I'm going to swear now, little fuckers.
I was going to say shit happens.
Well, how are you guys looking with regards to your seller level? Are you guys still top rated above?
Above sale, yeah. We did have a return come back the other day, but we're not sure if they have sent us the right item back. So we only got it last night and we came in and it was in the dark. So we're just going to look at it today and see if it is the right thing. So
because I'm still top rated, but if I get evaluated on the 20th of October, I could fall into above standard again.
Right.
Why?
Because my sales have dropped below 400 a quarter. You see, so it reverts back to the annual review.
Yeah.
And on there it's 16 transactions out of 1,700, and that falls below the 50.5% or less rating. So there's going to be 4 items drop out of October, and it's still going to be 12 items over, let's say, 1,700 listings or sales. So that's still going to be above the 0.5 level. So unless I get so many more sales in between now and October 20th, that I can get back above 400 for the quarter,
Yeah.
it's looking likely that it's going to drop to above standard again.
Bloody hell.
Which is why is another reason why I need to push for more sales and more listings and all that sort of stuff, so I can get my top rated essentially back. But ultimately, after Q4, essentially after December, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in the defect report. So that'll make it more likely to be back above its top rated seller again. So it's just about just keep plugging away, I think.
Yeah, I'm still top rated. And according, if they were to evaluate me today, I'm still top rated, so which is good. But yeah, I mean, touch wood, I might jinx myself here, but I haven't had any, like late delivery defects or item not as described. It's all 0, so which is good. But you'll watch. I'll be on next week and I'll be saying, oh God, I've got 5 returns, items not described, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'll probably more than likely just jinx myself.
Have you noticed that I had one this week? It took them 3 days to pay, and when they paid, it said ship immediately. So if I hadn't have been doing daily shipping, I would have got a late delivery mark against me.
Not right.
Even though it took 3 days for them to pay.
That's not right. It can't.
No,
right. Surely not. I mean,
that's what I mean.
Yeah. I've got 2 days dispatch on mine. So but I thought the dispatch days would start from when you receive payment.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it had immediate, and that was a GSP. So I don't know whether that comes into it.
Yeah, possibly.
Because they needs to get sent to Litchfield, doesn't it? And then they have to send it on, so there's like an extra time delay. So I don't know whether it's because it's GSP. Then if anyone is watching, is that the case? If it's GSP, the shipping time needs to be quicker.
Yeah.
Because you have on your orders dispatch by, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
And it says dispatched by today. And it's like, well, you've just been paid. Just paid it.
Yeah. When I was on holiday, obviously it was in holiday mode. So the buyers knew when to expect items if they were to buy while I was away. And I got about 4 people saying, has this been dispatched yet? No, I'm on holiday.
People don't read the emails, do they? People don't read the emails.
No, they don't. No. I thought, you know what, they're going to leave the negative feedback when they receive these. But to be fair, I've not had no feedback from those 4 people. Yeah.
Not
but
yet.
If they had, then I could have disputed that, couldn't I, with eBay?
You could have done, because you was on holiday.
Yeah.
I got a really good bit of feedback. The woman orders as a Lipsy London dress that I picked up from Martha Ank for £1 and sold it for £10. I think I took an offer on it. And she said, I need it by next weekend. I'm going to a wedding. Can you ship it today? And it was Saturday. So well, I don't do weekend shipping. But on Monday, I'll ship it next day delivery. So I upgraded the postage. no
Yeah.
extra cost. It's like an extra 80 pence because of every doing the cheaper rates at the moment.
Mm.
Yeah, so she's left. Amazing seller, super quick delivery, and fantastic communication. So she got it in time for her wedding, which is good.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. It's lovely when you receive really nice feedback.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of them that will say, I'm going to buy from again because you've made that extremely high customer service. No matter what Jim says, don't listen to Jim, right? From last week's video. Yeah.
Oh dear. It does make me laugh.
He said he's not on today, so I don't know whether that's because he's made himself look silly last week.
Oh, it didn't.
He
It
didn't
didn't
make it
make
look silly.
himself look silly at all. No, no.
And I
Oh.
even put that in the title, don't listen to Jim. So
Oh,
what I was going to say, so what are your plans for the next week? What are you going to do to make yourself move that one step closer to whatever your goal is?
well, today I need to go sourcing today. I need some fresh stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as I finish this call, I've got the parcels to drop off.
Yeah.
Oh, DPD, £4.15, up to 5 kilos
Oh.
as well.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I listed 3 jigsaw puzzles yesterday, and when I woke up this morning, they're sold, which is good. But because of this a bundle of 3,
Yeah.
obviously, it's just short of 3 kilos. But £4.15 for
That's
DPD, and
good.
it's next day delivery. so
That's good.
anyway, so I packed my parcels up this morning, so I need to drop them off. Then I'm with sourcing. I've got a couple of men's shirts I've got to list. Well, I've got to iron first, and then do the photos and get them on, because I think they'll be a quick sellers. One's a Joe Brown, and the other one's a pretty green one, so quite popular. But
Yeah.
and then I don't like working Saturday and Sunday.
Don't like working on
Obviously
Sunday.
it's family time.
Weekends
Yeah,
are
so
family
I
time
need
for
to
us.
get as much done today as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I know we've not got young kids like you, but it's Steve only has Saturday and Sunday off,
Yeah.
so I don't want to be doing all my listing and eBay stuff,
Yeah.
while he's sat there thinking, this is good, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice weekend. Yeah, but and I think on Sunday it could possibly be the last car boot that I'm going to for this year, because it's really dark in the morning. Starting to get dark. It's cold. We went last week and there were only like half the boaters there, who were selling. There were still a lot of trade people there, but I just walked straight past them unless I need something.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a lot of difference really.
Same old. Claire?
Yeah. So I'm quite happy with what I'm doing, but I do need to make a plan. I've got to make a weekly. I've got to do a weekly planner, because like I'm all over the place,
Even if it's like
So
not a set in stone plan it on a Sunday evening,
yeah,
and then you can. So every week might change, but at least then you'll know what you've got to do. And you can spread some variety in there, can't you? You can go, well, okay, well, I won't go to that place. I'll go to a different place, or try and find somewhere new. All that sort of jazz.
Yeah.
Claire, what you got?
I think so. In my job, with my day job, like Thursday, Fridays when I get the rota. So Friday's like my planning day.
Mm-hmm.
So today, probably for the next week, I want to try and
Frozen.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
get some more listings, get some more listings out, but still trying to be active every day. And I want to try and be a bit more present on social media, because that's the one thing that I'm sort of really struggling with at the moment. Well, for a while anyway, because I don't know. I can, for some reason, I'm fine with doing this and it going up on YouTube, but when it comes to like sort of my own social media, I get really scared. So I have to try and break through that.
You'll be fine. Yeah, it's just there is that mental barrier that you just think, what is everyone going to think of me?
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
they'll like you for you, and if there are any haters for me, I'll just say, well, they've got their own issues going on. They're clearly using me as an outlet for their own insecurities or whatever. So, fine, they can do. Yeah, it's sticks and stones, right?
Yeah, I can totally relate to that, Claire.
Definitely,
yeah, because I'm exactly the same. I'm fine on here because I'm used to it now. But you know, like I'd looking at doing my own channel, which I'd be like, I don't think I could do it, you know. But I think I might do a couple of not lives, but a couple of videos and stick them on Instagram if I'm feeling brave enough. But I'm not overly confident person.
No.
Yeah.
And editing videos down takes a long time sometimes, especially the sales video that I used to do, because I used to do like top 5, bottom 5 for the week.
I used to love watching them.
I know, I'm going to start them again, don't worry. So essentially, to give a flavour of what the week was like, these are the worst sales of the week, these are the best sales of the week. Everything in between is just noise, right? But they take ages because I have to find the item, screenshot it on here, make sure no addresses are in there, and then upload those images and then talk about each one with the sales, the profit, the fees, and all that sort of stuff. And then in the box, put the little picture down with the revenue, cost, and profit. And yeah, that takes me about an hour and a half to do from start to finish.
Yes. I wouldn't have a clue on how to do it. Do you know, like, you know, when you're watching a YouTube video and they'll say, oh, this sold, and then they'll go, ding, little box comes up. How the bloody hell do you do that? You know, how to do it? I don't know.
It's easy. It's really easy. In fact,
you do that through YouTube, or is there a special?
There's a program you can use.
Oh, right, okay.
Hang on. It's called VSDC Free Video Editor. So I'll open it up. So Katrina, what have you got planned for the week to make yourself move forward?
Leave it all to Benny.
That's a good plan. That is a good plan.
Good shout.
No, we're both off for a week now. So he's at work today, but I got the day off. So we're going away for a couple of days. So we're going to pick wee towns close by where we're staying, and go sourcing in them, looking for more stuff. But tomorrow I'm going up to the wee charity shop that I volunteer in, so fingers crossed to get a few things up there.
Cool. That's the
plan.
That's the plan.
Right. I'm going to share my screen, and this is essentially how I do my video editing. There you go. This is something different. Look. Let me know we can see it.
Yeah, can see it. VSDC.
VSDC video editor. All right. So all the way down here, you've got certain things. So you've got pictures, music, video. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put a video in. All right. And just pick one that I've done before. Not a long one, because that's going to be a pain in the backside. Let's do this one. 16 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
So this sort of image wouldn't be here, right? So it would just be this video, right? So what you do then, right, is you've got your image stored. So let's start getting. So this is add image, add sound, add video, right? So if you wanted to add an image from, say, this point here, right, you could do your cursor where you want to add your image,
Yeah.
Videos. Let's do this one. And it will add it in from that point onwards. And you can literally.
Oh, that's good.
And then you can have it for, say, 3 seconds. So you just go up here. Duration. Three seconds. Right?
Yeah.
And that will go. So if we go back to. And then it'll pop up there. And then it'll go away.
Very good. Yeah. Is that a free video editor then?
Yes,
Or
it is.
do you have to pay for it?
It's free.
Free. All right. Okay.
I'll
Oh, I
definitely
might
be downloading
download that.
And that's the one I use. There are obviously a lot better ones that you can use. But things like, I don't know, where are the shapes? Where arrow? Oh, that's annoying. It didn't work. But you can put in arrows and things like that, and
Yeah.
put some music over the top. Explosion. Right. So if we go back one. Just stuff like that. You can add like. I don't think it's playing the sound, is it? But
No.
No.
Oh, that's good. That.
yeah, but you can put like.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you got
Easy when
sounds
you
and
know.
images. But yeah, I've been doing it a while. And then you just export it. There's an export button up there, and I do mine in Windows Media. I think it's WNV, I think, which is like a video.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So once you've done that video, you can't kind of like save it and then
you can
just
save it.
add it to YouTube or
Yeah, you have to export it into a
Insta.
file format, right? And it's hang on, let me get that open again.
That's the bit where I think I'd get a bit confused and mess it all up.
Right. What have I done here? I'm starting to share again. Come on. Blank project. Yeah, so if I add in a video. So up here, you've got export project.
Yeah.
And you can export them to these different file formats.
All right. Does it matter? Does it matter what you pick? Obviously not PDF, but
I don't know if YouTube has a certain file that you have to use, but I use MOV format, and that works all the time.
MOV. Right. Okay.
And then you just export project. Like
Right. Okay. Export it to where though?
it goes onto your computer.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
you see all those where those videos were.
Yeah.
You can select a file or a location where to export it to.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
I might have a play around with that.
Yeah, that's the software I use.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how good that is at creating TikTok videos. Probably not very good.
Oh, I've never even been on TikTok. I don't think I'll bother
Good.
with
Stay
that.
away.
Yeah, it's addictive.
Oh dear. Well, have you given it a go then, Claire?
I've done I mean for my phone videos I just use an app called CapCut. Again, that's on your phone, so you've got to do all the editing there, and it's quite easy to do. But I think I just prefer sort of doing it on a computer. Just I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger as well because you're only limited by like your, obviously you just have to like zoom in and scroll in and out on your phone, and it just takes. I think it longer than it would when you got a small screen. So, that's all I've done. Just a few Instagram reels. But I do want to branch out into YouTube, so I probably will download that video editor and have a play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give it a go.
I'm
I'm not saying I'm going to upload anything, I'm going to have a play around with it, practice. Yeah. Yeah.
Tip with the if you put music in there, one, make sure it's not copyrighted, and two, the volume might be louder on YouTube. So with my music at the end, I have to bring it down by like 15 points because it's too loud.
Yeah.
Strange.
But at the end of the day, there's a website called Ben Sound that you can download for free, and it's all free copyrighted.
All right. Okay.
But you just have to mention that website in your credits, essentially.
Ben Sound.
Ben Sound, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Cool. Well, I think we'll probably come to the end of it because there's not much else to talk about for the week. But enjoy your weekends.
You too.
I will keep adding to this business plan to make it more viable, I think. Because even with like minimum wage, the annual salary is ridiculous.
I don't think I'd ever be able to employ anybody.
No, right?
Apart from Steve, and that's free labour.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. So it may never happen, but we can always work towards something, right? And that's what makes it a lot.
Absolutely.
The journey's more fun. The journey's more fun than the destination. Is that what they say?
I don't know, do they?
I don't know.
I've not heard of that.
The journey is more fun than the destination. Cool. Right. Enjoy your weekends.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for
All
chatting.
right. See you later.
See you next week.
Bye.
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 See you. Bye.